Priestess, this Empress, she understands death's job. She understands death. She do. She's one of the ones that when death do show up, she ain't tripping. Well, some people like to curse death and talk about death real bad, and death like, man, I'm just doing my job at the end of the day. This High Priestess is not like that. This High Priestess Empress energy understands death because she understands life. This Empress is pregnant on this card. You not finna kill off this person's manifestations. You not finna kill off this person's baby, this person's pregnancy. They're still gonna have everything. You don't outrank them in any type of way. This person is showing up in Empress High Priestess energy. They showing up in these two strong energies on the board. This is a creative mother. This is a spiritually high ranked person, and you showing up in Queen of Cups. You ain't showing up in two queens. Everybody really looking like you really should have never had any type of power over this wheel in the first place. And being honest, this Empress don't even want power over this wheel. This Empress wants this Mars and Cancer rising, to have control over it themselves. I'm your Royal Priestess BB, and I'm an intuitive reader. Thank you for clicking on the video, and since you did, there must be something here for you. Not everything is yours, so take only what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. We ask that our high vibrational, loving, and caring ancestor guides, guardian angels, archangels, and even Father God reign true and present. We pray that the good Lord contend with those that contend with us and fight against those that fight with us. Take up shield and buckler, arise and come to our aid. If anyone is here to send evil eye, ill wishes, or negative energy, Father God, we pray that it is escorted out to the left, to the left, to the left, and return back with love. Thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. Hey, y'all. What's crack-a-lackin'? What's crack-a-lackin'? We are in for another day of spiritual court. And you know, y'all got my own life. So sometimes I be having to be like, look. I be having to be like, hold on. I gotta have some spiritual court in my own life. So sometimes we be having to, you know, move stuff a little around. I got a real heavy spirit in here today. No, I'm not gonna say heavy. I'm gonna just say they're a little irritating. But yeah, court literally got pushed back, and it got pushed back again, and I just was really kind of like, I'm gonna hold off. So I'm gonna start this reading by letting it be known now, somebody is not present. Somebody is not present. I'm picking up a masculine energy that is present in spirit and a feminine energy that is not present. Okay, so I don't know why you would skip court. I really don't know why you would skip court, but this is, whoever is tuning into this court case, most likely you're in a masculine energy, and the feminine is not present, baby. They are like, and I even waited. I gave baby time to show. I said, okay, baby girl, because this has something to do with marriage. There's a plane. Somebody want to get married, but somebody already married. It's something going on here, but the feminine's not here, so we finna see what's going on. I'm gonna just be real. Masculine, you a little irritating. This masculine energy, you a little irritating. So, literally sitting up here like, you need to come out because you need to push court back and da. Like, oh, child, if you don't sit down in spirit, what is that? What type of mess is that? I have my own life, nigga. Excuse my language, y'all. And I'm also hearing the song by Moneybag Yo and Glorilla, I'm On What You On. So, I don't know what that's about, child. But this masculine be up in here acting a fool the way it is. So, who knows? I don't. Who knows? I don't. I'm about to find out, though. I'm finna be all in y'all business. Well, it got something to do with manifesting. 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And this particular 7 of Cups card is your subconscious manifestations. So, what's going on? Let's see. Oh, crap. We got an Empress. Not an Empress not showing up. Oh, that's T. That's T. Oh, my goodness. With a Knight of Cups. Empress, not you not showing up. Why would you not show up, Divine Feminine? Or maybe, oh, Divine Feminine, maybe you busy. What's going on? What's going on? I need one more card. So right off the bat, we got Mars and Cancer rising. We got this Pisces energy. Queen of Cups. What's going on here? That's too many. Absolutely not. Y'all be trying to talk too much. Y'all be trying to talk too much. Y'all be trying to say a little bit too much. What's going on here? I got Pisces, Sun, Moon, rising. No, Pisces, Sun, Moon. And we got a divine feminine. What is this? Who's not in court? Who's not here? With death on the bottom of the deck now. Wow. We got chariot energy. And we got ace of cups. What is this? So this masculine. This masculine energy, baby, you got a little attitude. You need to pipe down. You need to pipe down or pipe up. Okay. So we got I'm trying to make sure y'all can see. So we got a Knight of Cups, Mars in Cancer, Cancer rising, who has been energetically taking action on a Queen of Cups, Pisces, Sun, or Moon, to ground their subconscious desires with an Empress energy by controlling their subconscious will. And I will say this, Knight of Cups with Mars in Cancer, that would be like subconscious willpower. Okay, so for new blessings here too, there's new feelings here. This is literally like a wish come true. This is a wish granted. So I'm guessing who's not showing up here is this Queen of Cups. Why would you not come to court? Why would you? Because they want to keep control. Baby, now I see. Okay, man. Okay, Knight of Cups. Okay, Mars and Cancer, Cancer rising. I see why you sitting over here like, can we get this party started? Because you like this person, this feminine here like to play games. Like to play games so much so you're not even gonna show up to spiritual court thinking that you're gonna keep some type of subconscious control over this person. Have you lost your mind? Have you lost your mind? You're not gonna keep no control over this person. Especially when it comes to this Empress, you're trying to play with a divine feminine here too. You're trying to have control over this divine feminine here too. What's wrong? Oh wow. Wow. You're trying to work on a position here that you don't fit into, right? Just because you have Queen of Cups energy, and you're trying to stop somebody from manifesting something here. What's going on? So who is trying to get married? What is this even about? Because now I'm just confused. Because I was hearing that it's about a marriage. So are you trying to marry this Empress? But there's some delays going on here because this Queen of Cups is trying to. This is some real spiritual mess. This Queen of Cups is, yeah. Yeah, this is a hot mess. This is a hot mess. But you are trying to use energy that does not belong to you. First of all, this Queen of Cups here, this Pisces, Sun, or Moon, you are not a high priestess. Queen of Cups is highly intuitive. It can be very nurturing. But just because you have intuition does not mean that you can see in the dark. It does not mean that you can see the unseen. It does not mean that you have subconscious insight or psychic insight. It just means that you're intuitive. It just means you got a feeling, baby. I got a feeling. Okay, it don't mean that you can actually see. It's a difference. And trying to create, and this is giving, oh child, this just got dark. Why would you try to put death spells on somebody like this? Why would you try to create death around somebody like this who know death? Somebody that can see like this, somebody that sits in high priestess energy like this, where they can see the unseen, they can literally see in the dark. They know death. The minute that you try to put their name on a list, death goes to them and say, hey, you know your name on this list? Because death don't play by his job. Death is not finna go to nobody that he's not supposed to see. Especially somebody with this type of ranking, this type of status. This person sits over you naturally. And it's hilarious that welcome to the courtroom, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Queen of Cups. You sure enough tried not to be brought in here. Hey, how you doing? The officers had to go and drag you in here. That's crazy. They had to literally go and grab your spirit from wherever you was, whatever you doing, and bring you to court. Because at the end of the day, you do not have authority over God. You were called to be in this courtroom, and you gonna show up. I guess that's why homeboy Mars and Cancer rising was sitting over there like, oh, she gonna show up. he didn't have a care in his mind to sit up and wait. He said, let's get the party going, because she gonna show up. This person is very shortchanged with you, to the point they've been energetically going at you. They've been going at you physically and metaphysically to get things moving, because they trying to be in something that's divine and fine, okay? They tired of playing around with you, who just want to control them. You want to control their subconscious willpower. You want them to subconsciously feel all of these emotions that actually keep them from taking action. You want them to be in reverse chariot energy, not moving anywhere, subconsciously stagnant. I don't know what to say. I tell you, the more you people come through this courtroom, the more I sit and look at you all like the pathetic energy. Why would you want somebody to be in this energy? But you got all this energy in the world, because it's up under you. The chariot card is up under you, so it says that you have been using your subconscious intuition to control this Knight of Cups. You have been using your intuition to control this Mars and Cancer rising willpower. You sitting up here telling them stuff that's off your intuition, which is making them move to do stuff or not do stuff. And at the end of the day, compared to this High Priestess energy, where this High Priestess can actually see, your intuition ain't worth a damn. Excuse my language. Your intuition ain't worth a damn to this High Priestess that can actually see. And this High Priestess is this Empress. And this male here, he understands that this Empress is a High Priestess. He understands that this Empress sits over a higher rank than you, and that she can actually see. And that they shouldn't be allowing you to have any type of control over their willpower, because you can't actually see anything. You just going off your intuition, you just going off what you feel. And at the end of the day, feelings aren't facts. You can be wrong. Versus this High Priestess that can actually see in the dog. Versus this High Priestess that's actually gifted. Come on now. Why would they come to you? Why would they respectfully? Like, we just talking some real talk. Why would they come to you? When you just gonna say, well, I feel like, and this High Priestess gonna say, I know. It may not have a strong sense of logic behind the knowing, but 9 times out of 10 is right. And that's not a brag. That's a humble brag. Because the truth of the matter is, being a High Priestess, having a high ranking in something like this, it's a gift and a curse. Because you see things that you don't want to see. You know things that you don't want to know. You want to be so bad. And I'm really tired of you wannabes coming up in. The fact that you had to be drugged in this courtroom, child, you pathetic on a whole nother level. To the point I'm sitting up here looking at this death card energy like, what was even the point of you even stirring this up? Because you trying to kill off their subconscious manifesting power, when it's like, this ain't nobody that you can kill off. This person outranks you. This person outranks you in 2 areas. They're divine feminine, they're Empress energy, and they're a High Priestess. What made you think that you could keep sitting in this energy of having your hands on the wheel? You don't control this wheel, and you knew you didn't control the wheel. You knew you didn't control the wheel. That's why you tried to kill this person. That's why it's not funny, really. Excuse me. It's not funny, really. But that's why you tried to kill this High Priestess off. You tried to kill this Empress off before the truth was unveiled, before the truth came out, who they were in comparison to you. But at the end of the day, comparison is the thief of joy. Because this Empress is inspiring new feelings, okay? In this Mars and Cancer rising. This Knight of Cups feels like finally they can have all the things that they have dreamed of. They have some type of physical foundation, okay, where their subconscious desires can meet their physical desires, where they can actually build their dream life and have a conscious new beginning. And they walking right into it. They're enjoying the space that they're in so much that they're not even paying attention to the fact they're finna walk off this cliff into the unknown. I know you hear the birds outside. This person is literally just like, hey, I'm taking the little bit that I got and I'm walking on in bliss. This Empress High Priestess energy has them in a blissful space. They are smelling the roses. They're enjoying life. They're seeing life in its beauty for one of the first times. They feel like, at least. So much so, they walking into a new beginning. They don't even know it. And it's not a bad new beginning. Even though they walking off a cliff, it just goes to say that they're walking into something that they're not seeing. They're not expecting it. A whole new world. That's what I'm hearing, baby. They walking into a whole new world. And that's why they sitting here impatient. Like, can we go ahead and get this ball rolling? Because really, we shouldn't even be here. But we're here because you've put death on a high-ranked individual. You've called death on a high-ranked individual. You've called death on somebody that death knows very well. And not because death is always acting in their life, just because this is a high-ranking individual. They cross each other's paths. They cool. And this person will still be physically receiving what's due to them. Because at the end of the day, death said, this person, quite a few people have called me to this high-ranking individual that I know very well. We cool. I'm cool with them, they cool with me. So much so that if I do got to show up for them, somebody that's in close proximity to them is really, their name really on the list, I'm going to show up and let them know ahead of time. I'm going to save them some heartache. This is a person that's loved in spirit. And when we say loved in spirit, we talking about like they got connections type deal. Why would you think that? Yeah, and they got Queen of Wands energy. They magician upright energy. This is a master manifester that you tried to kill off their subconscious manifestations. This is a master manifester in multiple ways. They are energetically creative. They can create with their hands. They can create with their mouth. They can create with their actions. They can create by opening their legs. Why would you think that you could kill this person off? And they got an energetic wall up. They energetically protected. So guess what? Death says he's going to come and see you. Come see about me. Death said, I got to come see about you. Your name is on Death's list. I don't even know how to sugarcoat that. I couldn't even sugarcoat that for you, pumpkin pie. I could not. Because why would you do this? You did some type of magic. You did some type of magic here. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I don't know what you called yourself doing, but whatever you called yourself doing, I'm letting you know right now, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, it's backfiring on you immediately. This Empress High Priestess name is not on Death's list. Death is in, hello Death, oh my goodness. Death is in this courtroom to let you know your name is added to the list. Now, whether that be physically or whether that mean that your energetic, your manifestations, your subconscious manifestations will die every time you try to get them up off the ground, I don't know. It depends on the type of magic that you did. It's showing up here, you did magic for this Empress High Priestess energy to experience death around their manifestations. You didn't want them to be able to manifest. Probably because they manifesting with this Knight of Cups up here. But at the end of the day, that's not your business. That's not your business at all. The only thing that I can see that you have any type of connection here to is that you knew this Empress was a part of this Knight of Cups new beginning, this conscious breakthrough that is getting the fact that this Knight of Cups is enjoying life, that they happy. And you seen them walking into a new beginning, and you didn't like that because you weren't the reason for it. You want some type of control over this person. So much so, you've been controlling their subconscious willpower with your fake ass intuition. There's a plane overhead. Because this some fake ass intuition. This ain't real. This is what I feel. But your feelings ain't compared to this. What this person can actually see, your feelings don't mean a damn thing. I feel like it's gonna rain today, but the forecast said it's sunny. So what that mean? Nothing. Now you done put your name on Death's list, and Death do not play. Especially with those that play with his list. Death do not play. You're not gonna sit up here and play like Death cannot do his job when his list is incorrect. And trust me when I say Death know when his list is incorrect. You can't. How you gonna try to fool Death? Death know when his list ain't right, because Death know. Especially somebody that's this high ranked in spirit. Death like, it's not time for them to die. It's not time for them to their manifestations to die off. Probably because Death already had to kill off some of their manifestations at one point for them to even be here. Especially with the Ace of Cups on the deck. Death like, no. Every time somebody tried to pull the wool over Death's eyes and play like it was time for this person to see Death and meet Death, Death already knew it. And all you did was piss Death off because now Death's list is wrong. He can't do his job. And baby, every second of every day, there's something dying. Because every second of every day, there's something being reborn. Death do not like people playing with him. Y'all cannot be sitting up here playing with energies, spirits that y'all are not aware of. Y'all don't know. You can't be upset with somebody, finding happiness with somebody else because you wanted them to be fucking unhappy. And you say, well, I'm finna get death. I'm finna get death involved. Death like, bitch, I don't know you. I don't fuck with you, but I fuck with them the long way. Death don't know you. You ain't high ranking enough. You showing up here in Queen of Cups intuition energy. You can't even see the truth. This person see the truth through and through. And they seen you. Cause they in the same line as you. They seen you. Obviously, you decided to confront this person about you having control. About you still keeping the subconscious willpower over this person, because this Knight of Cups said, bitch, fuck you. Excuse my language, but this Knight of Cups got right with you. This Knight of Cups said, okay, since you want to play, I'm finna play. They hit you with the okie doke, except they hit you energetically. They said, oh baby, we finna tear this down right now. They hit you on both sides, physically and metaphysically, meaning they probably did some magic that they probably had more authority to do, because you ain't got no authority to be doing no magic with Death. Death don't know you. Death said that very clearly. I don't know you. I do not know you. I know her. And I know him. And it's crazy because this Knight of Cups have a cup in their hand. So you know that this person wants to make an offer. You know that this person wants to subconsciously move forward with this Empress. But they literally having to hold their cup because they focusing on you. They don't want to give you this cup. They don't want to give you this cup. And they in Night energy anyway. But the only reason why they really showing up in Night energy is because you've been using this Night energy, Cancer Mars, Cancer rising, to control them. To try to control they manifesting power. Controlling the flow of their life. It's giving evil. It's giving evil. And I don't care for evil. I promise you I don't care for evil. But you done messed up because Death in here with an attitude about his list. And Death letting you know your name on it. Death letting you know as of today. That's why you got drugged in this courtroom. That's why you didn't want to come in here. Because you didn't want to hear the truth. You didn't want the truth to hit you that Death has added your name to the list. In exchange for this Empress High Priestess. Because you lost your mind when you thought that you were going to allow this to go. That this was going to go on. You lost your mind. So that's automatically a verdict right there. Death came in here. That's crazy. Death took time to show up. And I know Death's energy very well. It's like ain't nothing moving. That's what the courtroom feels like right now. It feels like it's the stillest it's ever been, if we're being honest. Death is very much present, and Death is upset. Because Death don't play by his job. Death like to do his job. And when y'all mess with these lists, when y'all use the physical to manipulate the metaphysical, and y'all play with energies that are dedicated to their job, Death is dedicated to his job. You cannot play with Death. You cannot manipulate Death's list. Death know it immediately. And as soon as Death know it, oh baby, he on you. Death is going to the Most High like, look, I got a problem. Because literally every second, there's something that's dying for something to be reborn. You cannot do this. That's the simple answer. No. And also the verdict in here, honestly, nobody should have control over this Knight of Cups subconscious willpower. The Chariot is Cancer energy. Okay? But you know what? I look at it like this, because Knight of Cups does things for love. And if you are Cancer rising, Mars and Cancer, it basically says like love gets you going. Love, yeah, there's a car passing by, so things are moving. I'm so weak. Not Death leaving right after that. Death said that's all I showed up for them to know that they name on my list. I know that's real Death. Anyway, there it is, the sun. I ain't lying. There's the clarity, and you see the sun coming up behind Death. Wow, that's crazy, man. You see the sun rising behind Death. There's another card. That's all Death came in here for. Death came in here to make sure that you knew, Pisces sun, Pisces rising, that your name is on their list. Death was not playing with you, and this is conscious clarity. And with it being the sun, it has a lot to do with life force energy. So be careful, because, hey, we pray that it is just your subconscious manifestations that just die off for a while. And it's not an actual life. But with the sun card here, it's really pointing to life. So, just chill, whoa. But, yeah, for this Knight of Cups, this Mars and Cancer, Cancer rising, you know, love gets your blood flowing. Love is a driving force for you. Literally, the Chariot, driving, right? So it kind of goes to say, like, yeah, the person that you love or the person that you have heavy romantic feelings for can be a driving force within your life. I'm hearing, look at that, 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Oh, I'm not lying. And this reverse 10 of Cups, so this is matching energy here. I'm hearing you're a motivating force within my life. At the best, you are loved. That's what I'm hearing, Aaliyah. Let me know. Yeah, what Aaliyah saying, you're a motivating force within my life. This Empress, High Priestess, motivates this person. And you upset about it, Queen of Cups. Oh, well, you done played yourself, because now you got to worry about death being on your butt. You got to worry about when you get ready to manifest something for yourself, how you can do it now. Because death is on you. Death don't like you. Meaning every time you get ready to birth something new in your life, oh, death finna get you. Pisces sun, Pisces moon. Death said, I hope you don't think you're going to have a business. I hope you don't think that you're gonna have a family. I hope you don't think that you're gonna have a baby. I hope Death like, I hope you don't think that you're gonna birth anything new in this 14-year time span. That's what I'm hearing, because High Priestess is Scorpio energy. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. Pluto takes 14 years to move into a new sign of the zodiac. Okay, so you got 14 years. Death said you on my shit list for 14 years for playing with my list. Death is not somebody to play with. I don't know why y'all want to get up and go, oh, this person is pissing me off, because and there is a divorce here going on. There's a divorce here. There's a spiritual divorce here going on. Oh my goodness, the tea. Yeah, but I don't know why y'all think y'all gonna come up in here and y'all gonna see somebody happy, somebody getting love to the point they got motivation. They got motivation back in their life, and y'all think, oh, I'm finna put death on them. I'm finna kill off them manifesting this. No, you finna kill everything you trying to manifest. And you got 14 years. 14 years. 14 years. I feel bad for you, really. 14 years. You can't birth anything new? Baby. And death is very serious. Death will show up every single time you think that you're going to have anything good pop off. Death is not playing with you. Death does not like you, Pisces. Soon. Oh, child. Oh, Death do not like you. Death left his baby. Death left that in this courtroom. He said, I want to know soon. Whatever it is that you thought that you were about to give birth to soon, Pisces sun, Pisces moon, Death letting you know now. I will be showing up soon. I'm ready to start collecting on you now. I'm ready to start collecting on you now. Because this still Pluto energy, 14 years. Death is not playing with you. You called on the right one. Or you called the right one for the right one. Because Death know this person very well. Death have a good personal relationship with this Empress High Priestess. They like each other. They cool. This High Priestess, this Empress, she understand Death's job. She understand Death. She do. She's one of the ones that when Death do show up, she ain't tripping. Well, some people like to curse Death and talk about Death real bad, and Death like, man, I'm just doing my job at the end of the day. This High Priestess is not like that. This High Priestess Empress energy understands Death because she understands life. This Empress is pregnant on this card. You not finna kill off this person's manifestations. You not finna kill off this person's baby, this person's pregnancy. They're still gonna have everything. You don't outrank them in any type of way. This person is showing up in Empress High Priestess energy. They showing up in these two strong energies on the board. This is a creative mother. This is a spiritually high-ranked person, and you showing up in Queen of Cups. You ain't even showing up in two queens. Everybody really looking like you really should have never had any type of power over this wheel in the first place. And being honest, this Empress don't even want power over this wheel. This Empress wants this Mars and Cancer rising to have control over it theyself. This Empress is really trying to inspire this Knight of Cups to love theyself. That way they can always have control over this wheel. This Empress is not telling this Knight of Cups not to love her because they in a line together. She's like, yeah, love me, but love you too. This Empress is trying to teach this Knight of Cups, this Mars and Cancer rising, the meaning of true love is to love yourself so that you can love others. And when you love yourself, your cup will naturally overflow so it can flow into others. This Knight of Cups, this Mars and Cancer rising have been putting other people over themselves. And it's been putting it in this energy of reverse chariot energy. They have been subconsciously stagnant because they have not had control over their willpower. They haven't been able to assert themselves. They haven't been able to take action in the way and they haven't been able to assert themselves and take action in the way that they desire to. Because they've given other people the control over the wheel because they love them. And that's a problem. Because you got to love yourself first. Especially for somebody that has Mars and Cancer rising. You always giving other people the control over your life. You don't get up and move until somebody else pushes you to. Baby, you're going to be stagnant. You're going to miss a lot of opportunities if you always trying to have somebody else give you the push. No. This Empress very well do want this Knight of Cups, because once again, it's in alignment. I'm talking about on both sides. I'm talking about in it. And this honestly is listen to that plane. This honestly, I mean, it's been so many planes, man. We really getting it up. We really getting it up, y'all. But this Empress really does love this Knight of Cups. Really does. To the point this Empress is being patient. This Empress is being very patient, because as you can see, this Empress is in alignment with the actions, with the energetic action that this Knight of Cups is taking on your ass. She being patient, really. She's like, I love you, and I want you to be able to love me the proper way. And I know that it's some things that you need to work out. And this Eight of Wands also says that things are speeding up. And that may be why Mars and Cancer rising, you was sitting in here with such a little irritated attitude, like, can we get it moving? Because you're in this energy like, I gotta get it done, like, because you got this Empress waiting on you. But she's being patient, because she's like, I know that your new feelings are being inspired every day. I know that you're growing. I know that you're learning, and I know that you're learning how to love. And they're okay. They're okay with that. They're okay with that. Maybe because this Empress is pregnant, it adds a little bit more pressure, because it's like, okay, things are about to be birthed. This Empress is about to give birth to their manifestations, their subconscious manifestations. And this Knight of Cups is like, okay, we got to get this moving, because I'm trying to be a part of it, you know? I'm trying to give her control of my will. But Knight of Cups, and she doesn't have a problem, but she doesn't want to. Because she got subconscious, she got insight. She has psychic insight that this is what hurt you. The fact that you gave somebody else control over your willpower, your drive. This is what got you in this space where you're having to do all of this work to even be with them. Okay, that's why they really just kind of like, I mean, if you want me to, yes, but I really don't want to. I really don't want to have control of your will. I want you to have control of it. I want you to assert yourself. I want you to get up and be the driving force in your life. I want you to be the motivating force in your life. I can be a motivating force in your life as well, but I want you to say, I'm finna get up and do it. Gotta get on up, y'all. Like, literally. She wants you to be in control of it. She is not this Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups was this Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon. They was cool being in control of your willpower. They was cool being in control of how you assert yourself and your drive. They like that. This person liked that. That made them feel like they had more power in life than they really did, because they don't have much control in their own life. So they like to try to control other people. This is somebody that would sit up here and call death, try to put death on somebody. You want control so bad. You want control so bad where you don't have any. That's just tea. Okay? But this High Priestess is not this Queen of Cups. Okay? They don't have to fake it. They don't have to fake the funk. They really it. So they like, I don't have to control your drive. I don't have to control your willpower. I want to see you control it. That turned me on. To see you driving your own car. You feel me? Like, that's a different type of energy. And I'm also hearing here, somebody's been having a hard time getting it up. And you've been having a hard time getting it up because the person been doing magic on you to control it. Because at the end of the day, Mars is also your sex drive. Okay, it's the way we assert ourselves. It's our aggression, but it's also our sex drive. If you're having a hard time getting it up, it's because this person is doing magic on you. They're trying to control it. They're trying to control it where it's like, you know, he only gets it up for me. Like, be serious. They want control so bad. Be serious. Okay. So that's wild here. And I was having so much fun with, ooh, there's a tower moment. So there's a tower coming in. Man, choo-choo. I'm here. Come on, ride this train. Let's ride it. I'm hearing that song. Choo-choo. Come and ride this train. So there's a train that's finna take off. There's a tower moment here. So let's see here. There is... Yeah, this is done for. This is done for. You have been sitting over here energetically attacking this soul. They're soulmates. They're soulmates. There's nothing you can do about it. But you've been sitting here energetically attacking this soulmate union because you trying to keep a marriage that's already done for. You already divorced. You're already divorced. And it's really giving a spiritual marriage. You are already divorced. Knight of Cups, while you was sitting, Mars in Cancer, Cancer rising, while you was sitting here ahead of time acting a fool. There go another plane. While you sitting here ahead of time acting a fool, like, can we come on? Your divorce is finalized. You came here to figure out if that's what you was in here for. Like, yeah, I'm trying to make sure I'm divorced too, so I can go ahead and marry her. I get it. I did the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, you're already divorced. You're already divorced. You're already divorced. And they just been sitting up here trying to avoid this. They've been trying to avoid the fact that they didn't want it to be out here that you and this person are already divorced. This Pisces sun, Pisces moon, they have been trying to keep you from they've been trying to get away from the truth being out here. That y'all are divorced. Y'all ain't together in spirit. You don't have no connection to them in spirit whatsoever. Y'all are divorced. You free to marry this Empress. You been divorced. That's why they've been sitting up here energetically attacking this person. And I don't mean to laugh, because this is a part of how you done got yourself in trouble with Pisces sun, Pisces moon. Because you done sat up here and energetically attacked this soulmate so much because you didn't want it to be revealed that this person ain't even married to you no more. You divorced. I knew I was hearing my divorce. My divorce. Tay Diggs did that, baby. There was one thing Tay Diggs did, he did that. Yeah, y'all are divorced. Yeah, you got subconscious clarity. Y'all are divorced. So yeah, that's the verdict on that. Pisces sun, Pisces moon. Your name is added to death's list. Your manifestations will be dying. Anything that you try to birth new will die within this 14-year time span. Congratulations. Mars in Cancer, Cancer rising. You can marry this Empress. You get. Can we get jiggy tonight? You can get jiggy with this Empress High Priestess. You can move forward in your plans to marry them, commit to them. You're free. But keep in mind, this Empress, they want you to have control of the wheel yourself. Have some drive. Assert yourself. Be a man. Be a man. Well, I thought it was gonna be all fun. And death showed up and sure enough killed the party. Y'all gotta get together. Doing death magic. Why would you do that? Just so it don't come out that you and this person not married no more. It was gonna eventually be revealed. It is what it is. Get over it. Get over it. Just get over it. Seriously. It is what it is. Y'all be tripping, man. Y'all gotta get it together, man. Y'all gotta get it together. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we got donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you many-fold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. All right, you ever heard of give to receive? Yeah, give to receive. Just that simple. Okay, so we got words of abundance. All y'all need to be speaking words of abundance. It says, you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and others. That's cute. Okay, this fell on top of death. Release jealousy. Not you is jealous of this person. And they naturally outrank you. Why would you be jealous of them? Death not playing with you. Death says, somebody's name might be Jeff. Or somebody might know a Jeff. Okay. I'm hearing Jiffy Mix. Somebody might make some cornbread. Okay. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Death gave you some advice. Stop being so jealous. Now you sat up here and stinted your own growth because you jealous of somebody else. That's crazy. All right, and let go of guilt. Okay, so soulmates for all y'all, really. But I'm really hearing this for this Knight of Cups, Mars and Cancer, Cancer rising. Let go of guilt. Please. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. That's tea. Okay, y'all. I want to go ahead and thank y'all for actually showing up. And most importantly, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you have a beautiful, blessed, and abundant day. Later.